And the Diamondbacks' hottest hitter is coming up. Kimbrel deals an 0-1. That's into center field. It's down. In to score is Smith. And the Diamondbacks walk off the Phillies in Game 3. Ketel Marte takes a victory lap.
Welcome back to another Valley Sports Plug Arizona Diamondbacks playoff recap for Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. I'm Chris Patrick, and joining me is VSP Tallman, here to break it all down for you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The Diamondbacks found themselves in a must-win Game 3, back at home Thursday afternoon to take on the Philadelphia Phillies, who lead the series 2-0. Game 3 was a hard-fought battle throughout, and in the bottom of the ninth, Ketel Marte came through for the Diamondbacks with his first postseason walk-off hit since Luis Gonzalez in the 2001 World Series. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the scoring in this one. The first run in the game didn't come until the 7th inning when Bryce Harper snuck home off a wild pitch by Ryan Thompson. The Snakes were able to get that run back in the bottom of the inning when Alek Thomas came home off a Lourdes Gurriel Jr. double to left, and the score was 1-1 going into the 8th. Now in the bottom of the 9th, the bases were loaded for Ketel Marte, and on an 0-1 count, he ripped a line drive to center field, bringing Pavin Smith home and giving the Diamondbacks the Game 3 victory, and the final score 2-1 Diamondbacks. The series now stands at 2-1 Phillies. Are you embracing the chaos yet? This Arizona Diamondbacks team just won't quit, and now with some momentum on their side, they'll look to take Game 4 at home on Friday. As for this Game 3, we're going to break down 3 keys of the game for you. So Tallman, what do you have as our first key?
All right, Chris Patrick. First key of the game, very obvious. Huge pitching coming from the rookie to start this game. None other than Brandon Pfaadt going 5 2/3 shutout innings. Shutout 5 2/3 shutout innings. No one has done this to this Phillies lineup this entire postseason. Our 2 best pitchers, Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, couldn't do that. And then the rookie comes in, biggest game of his career, and absolutely shows up. He only gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and he struck out 9 batters. That's the most strikeouts in a postseason game since Brandon Webb did it in 2007. Incredible stuff by the rookie. I'm really, like we were talking about before this, I'm really starting to like this young kid, and he's going to be a key piece of this young core moving forward. The second key, Torey Lovullo with the moves, baby. He had a plan tonight. You might be thinking, why was Brandon Pfaadt pulled when he was pitching such a great game after only going 5 2/3? But the reason was Torey came into this game and he said Pfaadt's going to face 18 batters. And that's what he did. And along the way, Brandon Pfaadt ended up striking out 9 of those 18 batters. But you had Schwarber coming up. He was the first batter the 3rd time around the batting rotation, and he was out. The reason why, when batters face Brandon Pfaadt for the 3rd time, they're hitting 397 off of him. So Torey had a plan, and he was sticking to it. Another great move by Mr. Lovullo. Having Alek Thomas pinch run for Tommy Pham in the 7th inning was an incredible move. You guys saw Alek Thomas was scorching around the bases on that Gurriel double. This dude scored from first base. Tommy Pham was never doing that. And that run was so crucial. That was the first run we scored tonight. And if you look at the end score of this game, we only won by 1 point. So that was incredible. Another great one was pinch hitting Pavin Smith for Evan Longoria. Pavin Smith came in. He went 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And both of those singles ended up moving a runner over to third base and having them in easy scoring position for this offense. So we're going to give Torey Lovullo all the props here. But he's got a lot more work to do. The hill is still steep, and Torey's got to pull out some more magic out of his ass.
Without a doubt, man, the job is not finished, and we will continue to say that until we are in the World Series. As for the third key in this one, it's got to be stone cold Ketel Marte. Tallman, how could it not be? This guy was doing everything for the Diamondbacks, hitting 3 of 5 with 2 doubles and that walk-off single. He's on a 12-game playoff hitting streak going back to 2017. You were telling me he's one of 6 players to ever hit safely in their first 12 playoff games. Talk about making history. This Diamondbacks team just continues to do it over and over again. And as for Ketel Marte, he's one of the only players that seems comfortable out there at the plate. All these other guys look a little nervous, hitting grounders. Corbin Carroll only has 4 hits in his last 21 at-bats, so we need someone to step up, and that guy has been Ketel Marte. I guarantee you we're going to be leaning on him heavily to keep the offense cooking. But we're going to have to see. Game 4 will be played on Friday, October 20th at Chase Field. First pitch is slated for 5:07 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and Joe Mantiply will get the start for the Snakes, Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. We're going to keep bringing you a recap of every single Diamondbacks game through the remainder of the postseason, so make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube and set those notifications so you can stay up to date with all of the Valley Sports and Arizona Diamondbacks action. For VSP Tallman, I'm Chris Patrick, and we'll see you next time. Peace.